we have some other quarterback controversies in this league right now, I would say. In San Francisco, we have Mac Jones playing a really good level of football right now. Brock Purdy has been playing not bad, not great. Well, Brock Purdy just got paid $260 million, though. So what do we do?
I mean, San Fran, they're right. They want to be this good team, right? They really want to be like this playoff team so bad, right? And you can say they are, you can say they aren't, but I think Brock Purdy is a solid quarterback.
I do too.
I really think he's a solid quarterback. And I mean, when nobody else thought he was a solid quarterback, they took a chance on him. And I mean, it worked out. You wouldn't think you would hear Brock Purdy's name in a QB conversation or even like a just a playoff team conversation, let alone anything like that. But I mean, in my opinion, I think for what he's done for San Francisco and for all the things that he has going on, I think he's worth it.
I do too, but I mean, like, as a guy who's crapped on Mac Jones plenty of times, he's been playing really well, especially with a banged-up team against the Rams to go on the road on a short week and get a win. Mm-hmm. That is nothing short of impressive. Yeah. And and their defense with Nick Bosa out for the season, that's made a big difference. And especially when they played the Jaguars a few weeks ago, and we had this guy's favorite coach back there, Liam Cohen.
My boy Poe.
I've been rooting on Jaguars' downfall all year, but that's not going too hot.
You even rooted for the Chiefs against them?
Unfortunately. Duval.
Keep my name out your fucking mouth. Man, by the way, smart move, but kind of a pussy move for Liam Cohen. He waited till a starting offensive lineman was surrounding him to say, keep my name out your mouth to Robert Saleh. Because if it was just them two in a closed cage, I think Robert Saleh probably rips him apart like a gorilla.
Got that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would rip apart 100 men or whatever that thing was a few months ago, 100 men versus one gorilla. I got 100 men, though, in that one gorilla debate.
No, I mean, going back to Mac Jones, though, it's like, I keep bringing it up, and I feel like, what do they call it when you keep bringing something up? It's like a dead, what do they call that?
Beating a dead drum?
Yeah, kind of beating a dead drum. But, different systems. You didn't see that with Mac Jones on his previous team. You didn't see him like that. Now he's at a different team with a different system that plays differently, that has different talent. And, you know what I'm saying? You can't really say too much about him. It fits him better. It seems like it fits him better. We can say that.
There's certain systems to me, right? Like a Shanahan, a Steichen. Like, they just need the quarterback to be a tool.
Yes.
Right? They just you don't even have to think. You just execute. Because you look at, Mac Jones when he was in he's playing in New England, he had to do a bunch of thinking, carry over the Brady system.
And not with too many weapons.
You look at Daniel Jones playing with Brian Daboll. Daboll's like, you got to think. Yeah. It's like, if you're in a system and you're a tool, you're a whole different type of player. And Shanahan loved Mac Jones coming out of college.
Yeah.
Loved him. Remember, they thought they were going to take him
They
third?
thought he was going to take him third.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, and you say that because I believe Daboll came from New England, too.
Yep.
And, it seems like these New England coaches, although the Patriots, they look like they're a little bit back right now, and Drake May looks like he's a guy, but that's another discussion. This whole Belichick coaching system just doesn't seem like it works anywhere. Like, Bill Belichick and UNC, and I will fucking die on this hill right now. Bill Belichick is the most overrated coach in sports history and should be disqualified from the National Football Hall of Fame.
Whew.
See, I don't know if I'm gonna necessarily agree with
disqualified.
You can't say, okay, you gotta think of eras, okay? Back then, right? Back then when he had Tom.
I need another beer real quick.
He literally had a system where it's just like it was an older system. They didn't do as much as they did now. And then you didn't see other teams do as much as they do now with spreading their offense out, getting guys on crossing routes. Like, different tricky plays. Like, I think you can't discredit him for what he's done, right? But at the same time, I think he's too old for this. And it's no disrespect to you, bro. But I think with how teams are thinking now and what teams are putting into their players and their offenses and their defenses to try to be great, they're getting better and better every year because they're thinking of new systems. They're putting guys in different formations. They're making their quarterbacks see different things. And you can't have a system that you ran in 2012, 2011. You can't have that same system in 2025. It will not work.
Nope.
And
Whole new game.
it's not the same game. And I think with him, it's just the times are not the same. And now he's got this young girlfriend, and maybe he's trying to feel like his younger self and wants to coach. But I think this is it for you, bro. You've had a good career. Don't tarnish it by trying to keep a system in something that has been long outdated, man. We don't run your system like that anymore. And I think people nowadays are way smarter than that. And yeah,
It's like the Russell Wilson of quarterbacks, man. The back half of that career is tarnishing that first half.
yeah, and you don't want it to be that because then people remember you for both and not just one.
Well, and people are also saying that Russ has played himself out of the Hall of Fame, which I don't agree with.
I'm with you.
But you think he did or did not?
No, I'm with you. I don't
Yeah.
think he played himself
Yeah.
out, but he's getting there.
Yeah,
I mean, this isn't looking good right now, but like again, look at what Daniel Jones is looking like with outside of the Giants. Like, I think Jackson Dart is like, he was so promising, whatever. I never saw it, and I was always one of those guys. And you heard me say it. I told everyone, like, guys, like, he was not the reason they won that game against the Chargers a few weeks ago. It was their defense. But again, he's young and but that RPO system and Lane Kiffin, who you don't learn much from a guy like Lane Kiffin, who's an immature son of a bitch. And but again, Monte Kiffin was a great defensive coordinator. The Tampa Bay fan obviously knows that back there.
yeah.
It's just that the RPO system does not work in the NFL today if you want to run it consistently. Like, you gotta be a drop back passer every now and then, which I don't think he is. And it's going to get Dable fired, and then he's going to be ruined because it's the New York Giants thing.
Giants thing, yeah.
And I'll say it right now, Jameis Winston is the best quarterback on that team and probably should be starting for the Bengals right now. Cool, Joe Flacco, whatever. I'm done watching his old fucking ass.
I would have took Winston over Flacco if I had the choice. But speaking about offenses, though, you know what offense looks good?
Who?
Tampa Bay.
Come on.
Tampa, yeah.
And
Amika Ibuka, that's my receiver,
You
brother.
know who looks like Rookie of the Year?
Yeah, Amika Ibuka. Or wait, what did Gronkowski say? Amika Big Boy.
Yeah, he cheesed it. Yeah, looking like the
mean,
rookie of the year. And who's
man.
looking like the MVP right now?
Baker Mayfield.
Bake.
Hey,
Shake and bake, baby!
Man, I love their offense, man. I love how they run their offense.
With people going down left and right, offensive linemen, receivers, Mike Evans with the yearly hamstring.
And it's such well
Still
balanced.
probably going to get 1,000 yards at some point.
we started a center at left tackle for the first 3 weeks of the year.
Graham Barton is just a football player, though, brother.
Here's my little segment on Tampa Bay. All right, 4 game-winning drives for Baker. Okay, we have Godwin not the whole year, Wirfs not the whole year. Haven't had Mike Evans the whole year. We lost Bucky Irving, and we just still get it done. If there's one Baker Mayfield in the world, I promise you, it is me.
Yeah.
That's my boy, man.
And how about that guy just walking up to that Seattle fan, call him a pussy, and then post-game saying, "I told you, motherfucker." But
Yeah.
Straight into the veins.
Yeah.
I love that
and
shit.
man, I mean, how can you not? Like, you go to war for that guy. I see why these guys love him. They're like, that's my guy,
Oh, that's a
Like,
playoff team.
In Cleveland, you fumbled that guy hard, brother.
Hard.
Like, I mean, I know he's matured a lot since then. He was a different player then, but now, and I mean, I guess Shadur's QB2, but who gives a damn because he's just a big mime now. We all saw him answering quite like
Yeah.
Who is giving him advice, bro?
Yeah, like who is on his team?
Answer, that is one of the most crazy things I have ever seen.
And by the
in my
way,
life.
Dylan Gabriel did not play bad in his first
No,
start.
he didn't.
No, he did fine.
He didn't at all.
He did
Yeah.
fine.
Like
I mean, he got the ball out too. When he had to get it out, he
for what he had to deal with
Yeah.
too. I mean,
offensive line is what?
especially when Jerry Judy's a big sack of dumps. I mean, that guy is the most overrated wide receiver in football. I drafted you in fantasy, so fuck you.
No, what's their
Not
tight
the
end's
middle
name?
finger.
What's their tight end's name?
They have David Njoku's great.
Yo,
But Harold
made some
Fannin, though,
plays,
right now, too, he's their backup tight end. He could be
Yeah.
starting on a bunch of teams right now.
yeah.
And their defense, I mean, although other than that last drive, I am worried about them against Pittsburgh. I mean, as a Steeler fan, I only worry about the defense. Your offense, whatever. Even though our defense kind of stinks. I mean, who am I kidding? We're gonna beat y'all's ass.
Yeah, it's unfortunately coming. Yeah,
No, it's fortunately coming.
well for
Belt to ass. I'm gonna take my belt off and just start smacking this thing right here, brother. But yeah, a team that has really nosedived since week one. Like you look at the Patriots, who are on cloud 9 right now after beating Buffalo. Yeah. It's so weird to think they lost to the Raiders, who Geno has been 9 interceptions this year, and Seattle looks smart right now, making Sam Darnold the quarterback instead of him, which I criticized originally, giving him $100 million.
Yeah,
I'll eat crow. I was wrong there. I was wrong. So, but. And maybe Pete Carroll's done too. That's kind of what I think it is, personally.
it's another thing where it's like, man, like he's in his 70s, isn't he? Yeah. Same with like Belichick. It's
75.
Like, bro,
But he doesn't look like it either, though. Like he still looks great.
But they need a leader. Are you getting a leader out of a 75-year-old man? Like, really? Like, let's be honest. Like, for these guys, like, you need somebody passionate and strong-willed and that's young. And I feel like teams that are good, and especially that I see, they have coaches that can give that energy, that can give that leader mentality that you can see, like Mike Tomlin, like my coach Dan Lanning. Like,
I love that guy.
I think he's the best coach in the football right now. I mean, like, I feel like anybody would want to play for that guy. I mean, he's such a good coach.
They're
such
fighting
a
for
leader.
clicks. We're fighting for wins. That is my favorite quote of all time.
Oh my goodness! And
Colorado, what a joke.
I feel like he's definitely the best coach in the NCAA. But going back to what we were talking about, it's like I don't really think because the coach is a Hall of Famer or that he's put up these good teams back then that we should think his game could translate into what we have now. Because to me, I think the teams now that are playing now, they could easily give teams that were good back then a chance. Like,
no doubt.
Like, if New England, to me, if they were to play like a team like, let's say, the Ravens, and I'm talking like Tom Brady, New England. If they were to play a team like the Ravens, they would have a hard time against them, right? If they were to play a team like the Packers, to me, they would have a hard time against them. I mean, teams nowadays are really talented and really young, too. Teams are not doing anything but getting young, and they're kicking the old out. So I think that should go with coaches as well, not just with players.
And you bring up Baltimore right now. I would say they're the biggest disappointment in the NFL. It's so. I mean, I love it personally, but like I also hate it because I just think growing up, like when, like I don't recognize this Ravens defense right now. They're so bad. Like they used to be a defense. Like, oh fuck, I gotta play against them. Like I better go to my dentist before this game because I might lose a tooth or something.
Yeah.
Or after or whatever. And now it's like C.J. Stroud and the Texans offense, like they might have found their rhythm just by playing against them. And I don't think the Texans, I mean, they're 2-3, but like their defense has been playing great all year.
Yeah.
Offense, not so much. And now they seem like they're on. I mean, shit, they had your Bucks on the ropes.
Easily could have lost that game. Easily, the Bucks could have lost that game.
And I mean, Baker made that great play on 4th and 10, getting out of that. I don't know how he got out of that.
I don't know. Yeah,
Danielle Hunter and Will Anderson wrapped up on him.
I yelled, which woke up my dogs, which woke up my wife. Electric.
Yeah. Again, why the Bucks are a really fun team to watch. Is that sustainable to win all year? We'll see by winning all these one-score games. But 4-1 is 4-1.
I mean, hey, Kansas City did it.
I'd rather be 4-1 than that's true. Well, now that you bring that up, is the Chiefs dead? Do we think they're done?
In my opinion, I'm gonna go with. If not any improvement from this season, and let's say they don't make the playoffs, abso-fucking-lutely, I think so.
They're gonna make the playoffs, but like
They're definitely still a playoff team. But if we're gonna talk about the old Kansas City, nah.
well, and we say that, and like Travis Kelce should have retired. There's no reason he needs to play this year. He looks so bad. It's like the film is awful, and like you're
sloppy.
It's so bad. Like that drop against Philadelphia, you catch that ball, you win the fucking game.
You win the game.
And
wow,
Philadelphia. That's
Another
we'll
mark
talk
game.
about that after I bring this up. But man, I mean, like they, oh god, I mean, Tyquan Thornton. That's been like their best receiver this year, I would say. And which is so crazy to think. And I mean, but then even the defense isn't looking so good. Like Chris Jones, I don't even recognize him right now. On that last play against Jacksonville, just standing there, not trying to get Trevor Lawrence. And Chris Jones, you will be a Hall of Famer, bro. But like that is not. And then against the Chargers, when you went inside instead of staying outside and containing, which got Justin Herbert that first down and made us think Justin Herbert and Madison Beer were the couple of the year over Travis and Tay. But now, I don't know what's going on with Herbert. I mean, his offensive line's hurt. But, yeah, the Chiefs, they might be dead. I mean, this could age horribly. But the Eagles, though, I think the Eagles are dead. I'm more confident in the Eagles being dead than the Chiefs, if I'm being honest. Because, and I'm sorry, AJ Brown, if I'm the general manager, goodbye, get the fuck out of here. You've been doing these cryptic tweets for years. All you ever say is, you'll win the game 34-10. You'll get 2 catches and you'll moan like a bitch. Get out of here. Like, we're here to win games, win championships, which y'all did last year, and you're still not happy. I'm sorry. I don't care how great of a football player you are. Get the fuck out of my city.
Yeah, and I mean, like you said, it's like you can't be ungrateful. Your team won a Super Bowl last year. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like, the talent isn't there. You pretty much have the same team that y'all had last year. You're just not performing as well in the beginning stages of the season. But does the beginning stages of the season matter? No. I mean, the first 4 or 5 games, they matter to an extent, but at the same time, there are teams that can come back and start playing really well and eventually only have 4 or 5 losses or 4 or 6 losses, whatever, and still go to the playoffs. And I think with the Eagles, I wouldn't count them out necessarily so far yet, right?
They know how to win.
They do. And I think you can't really judge these teams really until, for me, about week 10, week 8, week 9. Like, getting around there when you have, like, maybe 6, 7 games left. But does it look concerning? Yes. Are you concerned? Yes. Because, again, we are a Super Bowl team. We proved that last year. So for us to not be performing to the standards that we should be, it should cause concern, but in a good way. It should motivate you, and it should get you to be like, okay, I'm going to show motherfuckers that we are the Eagles. We won last year, and we still are this team that everybody's afraid to play, or at least used to be, not anymore. But I think, you gotta give it some time. You know what I'm saying? Time heals. That's what people say.
Time heals.
But even then, like their run blocking doesn't look like they don't look like they can run the ball like they did last year.
Yeah,
but
Saquon's not even cooking.
no.
Yeah. Really?
But when you're up 17-3 in the fourth quarter against the Broncos, you try to run the clock, but they were just continuing to throw the ball.
Yeah.
Now, the fact you let the Denver's defense is great, but the fact that Bo Nix walked you down, that says something because Bo Nix is just like, he's kind of a game manager. Like, people want to throw him in this.
Though, bro.
I don't think he is. Like, I don't think he's bad.
I'm a Bo Nix believer.
I think
I am.
But, like, against good teams, he blows dicks.
He's still
like,
young. Give him some time.
No. This is the Oregon fan coming out
Let him,
here.
you know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, hasn't he gotten better over time?
I don't think he's made that jump yet this year. Like, I think he was better. But the thing is, like, he played good against, like, the 2-10 Raiders last year. Like, I'm not saying you're like, not bad. And by the way, Sean Payton, he's got his guys over there as much as I don't like Sean Payton. I know you probably don't like Sean Payton.
Nope.
Her guy to like. Even, like, I don't even think Saints fans even like Sean Payton anymore. Even though they have nothing to root for. Other than, I'll say it, Spencer Rattler might be a guy.
Not a hot take. If you actually watch the games, I can find.
He was the better
Can
quarterback.
you find 20 quarterbacks better than Spencer Rattler in the
Nope.
league? I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can. I mean, he's close to 20, obviously, but he's not a bum.
Well, and people were saying, like, this is Jackson Dart was the guy the Saints should have drafted. Spencer Rattler was the better quarterback against the when the Giants and Saints played than Jackson Dart was.
Yeah.
But again, Bo Nix though, I mean, he's not bad. I just don't think he's this elite quarterback. Like, I think he played really well to win that game specifically. Like, that was the best game in terms of the moment, if it was big enough. Like, he finally rose to that occasion. Whereas, like, he didn't really in the past, in my opinion.
You know what I'm going to say, though? He's a top 10 quarterback. Right?
Get the fuck out of here.
Hold on. All right. Well, let's do it for the exercise.
Nope.
Allen.
Okay. Everybody can say Allen.
Let's go through it. Allen, Mahomes, Baker, Jordan Love.
I got Baker better than Mahomes right now.
Yeah, no, not in order. Just
We're talking about better than Bo Nix.
Just to get your top 10, not in order. So we got Allen, we got Mahomes.
Okay, yep.
We got Baker.
Yep.
We got start throwing them out. We got
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. That's really hard to put through.
Jalen Hurts is good, but he's got a fucking awful offensive coordinator.
Okay, we'll throw him in there for the sake of it.
Drake May. You got to put Drake May up there.
So that's
yeah,
5.
why not?
Jaden Daniels.
That's 6. Do we put
Marcus Mariota operated that offense well too against the Reds when Jaden Daniels was out. I mean, he did.
All right, so we got 6.
I'm not throwing him in there
over Bo Nix. Would you take Brock Purdy over Bo Nix?
See, I don't know if I would, like, for real. Like, we gonna be honest.
I don't even know if I'd take Brock Purdy over Mac Jones right now.
I think, you know what I'm saying?
I think I'd take Mac Jones over Bo Nix right now. Like, I mean,
because, like, what other teams can we bring up? Like, there's no other team I can think of, right? Well,
top 10. Like, I'll give you top 15. I mean,
we're taking him over Kyler Murray. I would assume.
Yes.
I would assume.
Yes. I'm taking him over Kyler Murray.
how about a goofy way to lose the Cardinals? Good Lord.
Oh, my goodness.
We're taking Goff over.
Yeah, oh, yes.
Yes.
We're taking Lamar over Bo Nix.
Oh, my gosh,
We're
yes.
at 9 if you include Purdy.
How about Matthew Stafford?
Of course. I'm taking Matthew
Stafford over Nick.
Okay. You're taking Herbert. So maybe not top 10. I think
top 15. Okay.
15.
Okay, but how about a guy, because, he finally rose to the occasion in that 2-minute drill against Kansas City.
Going there.
Trevor Lawrence.
I'm taking Bo Nix over Trevor.
I think so too, but I was just wondering what you were like.
Yeah.
I mean, because outside of that one drive, like, which helped because Harrison Butker paid tribute to Charlie Kirk by going wide right. I mean, come on. Like, I'm sorry. Harrison Butker, you were talking about woman in the kitchen. Maybe you belong in the kitchen, brother. You can't hit anything now. You're not Chris Boswell. You're not actually. I mean, I'm a biased fan. I think Chris Boswell's the best, but I would probably, if I wasn't biased, I would say Brandon Aubrey's the best kicker. Which
McLaughlin Love, we hit a 65-yarder. I think we've only missed one field goal this year.
That's true.
Love the new kickoff rules, by the way.
Yes, and I mean the best thing for out of the Bucs season was when, which helped the Jets when Will McDonald blocked that field goal. And the best moment of the Jets season was probably Aaron Glenn hitting the little.
Yeah, he got memed on that one.
But they didn't win the game, so it didn't really mean anything. And Todd Bowles got his little revenge game. And I'll say it, by the way, shout out to Levante David for that interception. I didn't mention that earlier.
First ballot,
clutch, no doubt.
Do it. Does not get the love he deserves.
No. And people forget that he's been playing for years. Still bringing it. Still that guy. Todd Bowles, and remember we were saying like he doesn't have it in the clutch moments. So far this year.
So far, no complaints for me. I honestly wanted to go for 2 when we scored.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Now it doesn't matter.
Now it doesn't matter.
I thought they should have gone for 2 because I was like, they can't stop them.
That's what I was saying. So I have something here. I wasn't going to tell you guys this. Nice little transition. Little trivia for you guys. Let's see if we got it. Okay. So I looked at FanDuel this morning. So if it changed since this morning, sorry.
Yeah, that's
Josh Allen is your MVP favorite.
Oh my God.
And Baker Mayfield is the 3rd highest odds.
Who's second?
That is my question. Who do you guys think is second in MVP odds according to FanDuel this morning, October 8th?
Would it be Daniel Jones? It's not him, is it?
I'll let y'all both give an official answer.
No way.
And I'll give you. Long season left. Lot of season left.
They got Justin.
Justin
Herbert.
Yeah. No, I can't do that based on the last 2 games.
I'm trying to think. I'm thinking what they would have.
Josh Allen as a favorite is so crazy to me.
I would, as a hint, I would say
I'll say because the Bills are overrated.
It being week 5, think of years past. That'll help.
It can't be Mahomes.
Lamar's hurt. There's no way.
Yeah, that's the only other one I could think of.
It's Mahomes.
It's not.
Mahomes this morning. Mahomes was second in MVP odds.
Although I will say he is carrying a shitty offense, so I don't hate that.
I was surprised, so I figured every episode I'm gonna start bringing you a little.
All right, I like that. I like that. Got me on a feisty mood now. It's got me on a feisty mood now. So
that's why I wanted to ask because I thought that was crazy, but.
I don't.
Well, these odds also have the Ravens still favored to win the AFC North, which is insane.
Not with that defense.
God, who's betting that one?
Not with that defense.
Even a charity.
But also, like I've seen the Steelers lose like 5 in a row last year, so like I'm not too confident yet. But that being the case, because AFC North makes me think of fights. In the MMA world, man, we got some big fights coming up. UFC Qatar, November 22nd. While we were out, they announced Ian Gary against Bilal Muhammad. And then I believe it was Arman Sarukian, who probably could be fighting for a title shot right now, against Dan Hooker. I mean, he'll probably get that fight once he wins. Because, let's be real, Arman's probably going to run through Dan Hooker.
Yeah, Man, UFC is so fun nowadays, thinking of everything and all the fighters that they have. But I personally would have liked to see our Arman for the championship. But wow, that Dan Hooker fight, man. I mean, you can't say that's not gonna be a fight.
Oh, it's gonna be a banger.
It's gonna be a banger fight.
You better not get caught.
No.
But the thing is, I could just see I think Arman wins round 2 or 3, ground and pound.
I see that. I think it really depends to me on Dan Hooker, how he keeps his distance. If he cannot keep his distance well, and he doesn't
have a chance if he can't keep his distance.
Nah, if he can't keep his distance, I think Arman's just gonna get in. He's gonna make it rough, and so I think the big thing with him for Dan is he's gotta control distance. He's gotta take his time, because. Arman's really a jolty fighter. He's really he's got a lot of explosiveness, so got to be careful of that. But I think if anything, when he wins that if he wins that fight, I'm gonna say if he wins that fight, there's no doubt he should be fighting for a championship after that.
I mean, you could argue he probably could be fighting right now based on the fact that he made weight as the backup against the guy like Charles Oliveira, who he beat. And by the way, got out of really tough submissions. Getting out of an Oliveira guillotine, and I believe it was a Darce choke. Now, granted, that Darce choke was like 10 seconds left in the round.
I mean, but it's the caliber of fighter that you're fighting. Like, that
fifth degree black belt.
Like, that is not easy and not a random thing people
Yeah, no doubt.
So,
and
it speaks volumes to his work. And
maybe it's a good thing that he's not fighting Ilya yet, because if that rumor is true about Ilya and Georgina, like, I don't know. So who cheated on who, or who split from who?
From what I know,
I also don't care that much about it.
You know, I don't really know too much. I just seen like people saying that they broke up and they don't have each other on each other's following and stuff. But
if she cheated on him, I pray for the dude. I pray for the dude if he got caught, because like
into a different
worst guy. Like, because
that's one of the worst things that can happen to you.
Now they're saying it might be Justin Gaethje in January against Ilya, which.
Oh my goodness! I actually want to see a body. Like, do you actually want to see somebody die in the ring?
But that's the thing. Everyone's saying that, but now I'm like, man, now I feel confident betting in Justin Gaethje.
Nah.
Just because everyone's saying that Ilya is going to put that guy in the hospital. And I think that could happen. But, like, I could also see Justin just clipping him. With a wild, but like, I can't.
I'm sorry, Justin. I love you, but no.
No. I'm trying to talk myself into it because it could be a banger.
No.
It could be a banger.
He knocked out Max Holloway. And on any given day, Max Holloway beats Justin Gaethje.
But that's the thing. MMA math never adds up, though.
It really doesn't. Because you see time and time again, like my boy Pereira. Took the first
That
loss.
get back was sweet, brother.
Took the first
Fuck you,
loss,
Dagestan Ankalaev. No, I'm kidding. I don't want to fight you, Magomed. You beat my ass.
Man, he dog walked the shit out of Ankalaev that fight.
I'm not kidding you.
Great in.
I watched that at World of Beer. I looked away for because I was like, oh, Ankalaev's going for a takedown. Shit. So I started talking to my friend, and then I turned around, I just see ground and pound, and then Herb Dean steps. I was like, oh wait, what the fuck? So
them elbows, man. Now that they
12-6. They're legal now.
Man, I think he said he had a rib injury, Ankalaev. He said he had one during the fight, but I think it was because of the elbows, bro. Because he was landing.
He didn't say that. Ali, his manager, of course, anytime his fighter loses a fight, Ali is always the first to start talking. But Ali's also the guy who started or tried 9/11 plot too. So according to McGregor too. But I don't know what to make of.
We're not gonna get too deep into that. But,
nah.
But yeah, and I mean, you know, Yuri looks like a guy who's next. I don't think he wins that fight, but I think
you got to give it to Oldberg.
Really, if you want to see something different,
because what's the point of a trilogy?
It really does come to that question because I don't think it really did.
I mean,
getting knocked out twice.
Yeah, and now granted, the second one was on really short notice, but Oldberg is a guy who you had to do it to my boy Dominic Reyes. I'm glad I was in Ireland during that fight and I slept through it and I didn't stay up to watch my boy get slept. Dom, I love you. You beat John Jones still, so don't hang your head, brother. But really good. I mean, Oldberg, he's been overdue for a long time, especially after he beat Jan, even though that was... But Oldberg, outside of that one Jan fight, is a really exciting fighter.
It really is.
And I think he could push Poatan to his limits based on the fact that Oldberg is a teammate of Adesanya, and I feel like he's got some tells on Pereira. But who knows? Pereira might move up to heavyweight, and it could be Yuri versus Oldberg for the vacant light heavyweight championship, which I would not hate.
Well, I mean, at least he's got opponents. One person that doesn't, to me, got any more opponents is Marab. I don't see anybody else.
Corey looked great that first round too.
I mean, he did, but I mean,
but we knew that was coming.
We knew, you know. It's kind of like after the
get
first
that knockout
round,
in the second round though. Marab, I was like, oh shit!
He dropped Corey. Like what?
It didn't register as a knockdown, which pissed me off because I'm like, no, he
caught Corey with that, and That was crazy.
But his coach said, like, yo, his striking is so good. Like, and because Sean O'Malley came out the other day and said, yeah, I'm the only dude that can beat Merab. You're 0-2, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah, nobody's talking about you facing Merab anymore, Sean. I'm sorry.
You got to win like 5 more fights. Oh, no, you might have to win one since you got that Dana White privilege. But, you know, I mean, yeah, it's an interesting division. I mean, I think it's going to be Petr Yan rematch next in December because I know Merab wants a quick turnaround, and he deserves it. Because, like,
he's trying to fight in December.
He could fight, like, this weekend. Merab is that dude, bro.
I mean, and he didn't get too hurt in that fight.
No.
And I think Umar, if he faces Umar again,
20 takedowns, like that's insane.
That is insane, though.
But Corey, like he scrambled well though. Like I got it. Like Corey Sandhagen, you're a dog. Like I thought your one fight against Merab was Merab's toughest fight, besides Umar. Like
he did better than Sean O'Malley.
But Corey Sandhagen's a much better fighter than Sean O'Malley. And again, no hate to you, Sugar, bro. But you were fighting Matinhos to get to that 135-pound title shot, and that's nothing against Matinho too. But like we've seen what he is, and you know you got your shot against Aljo, and great right hand, probably one of the best right hands I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And this is coming from Aljo fans, so like, yeah. And but Tim Welch, you still are a pussy. But again, like, I mean, yeah. So I guess we do Sandhagen and O'Malley here, or O'Malley versus Song. I don't know what you do.
Yeah, and like I said, that division, you know,
it's stacked.
with the contender series and everything. You got a lot of more fighters coming through and trying to do their thing, but the fight we do know about, Gane and Aspinall.
Aspinall's dog walking him.
You know, people are giving Gane a chance, but
I just don't see it.
I just don't see it. You know, I don't see him having the skills to.
If it's on the feet, maybe. If it's on the feet, I could see it. But
see, you got to think Aspinall hasn't fought in what, like 2 years, a year, 2 years so.
It's been over a year.
It's definitely been over a year. I know I haven't seen him in a while. So that fight's definitely going to be entertaining. I wonder how that goes. But UFC's got a lot of fights coming where it could be either way.
Yeah, no doubt. And I mean, like a few weeks ago, because that Australia event wasn't so great, and I mean, even ticket sales were like so bad to the point where it got to $100 for like a seat, and I'm like, all right, bro, let's do that in the States, and you'll get more people coming, no doubt. But like the Noche event, I mean, that Diego Lopez and John Silva, I wish that went 5 rounds.
Oh man!
But I mean, that spinning elbow was so sick, and John Silva was clipping Diego so like that front kick. That would have knocked out.
Diego was eating him though.
That would have knocked out Volk if he landed that front.
Volk's chin is.
It's kind of. I mean, shout out to Ilya. I mean, but his heartbroken Ilya might be a new demon now, brother. I'm scared of that guy. But yeah, really, really good. And I think Lopez is going to get the rematch now. I think he deserves it. And then you have Volk versus, or not Volk. Aljamain versus Lerone for the next shot. And maybe you could throw Zalal in there too, even though, I mean, I don't know. It was a fun jiu-jitsu match against Josh Emmett, but like again, and that Zalal, he fought a beautiful fight for what that was, but like I don't see you getting a number one contender title number one contender shot off of that. But again, and UFC 320, great card. Shout out to Joe Pyfer for that comeback against Abus Magomedov. Patchy Mix, another guy people shit on because they think like, oh, PFL, whatever. You got robbed. I bet on you. So I still got love for you. I still got faith that you're going to do something if they give you another shot. You won that fight against that Polish dude who was, I guess, Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say her last name. And I feel so bad because, Joanna, you are a beautiful woman, and you are my favorite female fighter of all time. You should know that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really exciting to see, like I said, a lot of the talent that comes through UFC, and
Yep.
you know, you got some people that are hyped and some people that aren't hyped, but you really end up finding those guys who really want to win, and they've been putting on great fights, whether it's the Contender Series or whether it's some of these non pay-per-view cards.
Yep.
It's definitely exciting to see, and I can't wait to first of all see what this DC whole White House thing is about.
It's on June 14th now, which I don't like because I know it's Donald Trump's birthday, but like, brother, I thought this was the 4th of July, 250th.
Yeah, that was supposed to be.
Like, come on, my guy.
They came out and said there was like too much other Happy Birthday America stuff happening that day. That's what they said.
You gotta think about
I know, but like the whole point of that was 250. I mean,
it would have the theme would have definitely like.
And that lawn is gonna get fucked either way. But I mean, but it's also on a Sunday now, which I don't like either. But now I'm like, bro, I will love this if him and I, because we're what 2.5, or all three of us, we're 2.5 hours from Washington D.C. So we would love to go to this if we're able to go. Do I think we're White House worthy? Probably not. But I would love it if we're not worthy, if you have like some Russians fighting on this card and some other guys, you have Putin and Zelensky sitting front row, like, my guy better than your guy. No, not than your guy, or whatever. Like, and then and just some fucking race wars breaking out or whatever. Yeah. And then you have Sean Strickland, who, congratulations, Mr. Strickland, on the marriage. Yeah. I didn't know about that until today, actually.
Yeah, I didn't find out until I seen it.
I didn't even know they were engaged or anything. He just like kind of had a dirt bike wedding, which is very on brand for Mr. Strickland. Yeah, and I hope that anger management class is going well. And you fight Fluffy Hernandez soon, because I'm so bummed that we're not getting that RDR Fluffy fight. And
man,
now we have to watch Brendan Allen, who, I'm sorry, I don't like to shit on fighters, but Brendan Allen, you're boring and you suck and fuck. Like, nobody likes you, bro. You're boring.
Yeah, man. You know, there's a lot of people that have been boring, a lot of people that haven't been. I think this year of cards and everything, it's been exciting.
It has been.
Like I said, I can't wait to see where it goes. I mean, Paramount Plus, the new future now, and
no more pay-per-view.
No more pay-per-view. And like I said, I got Paramount Plus. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to still watch it either way. And I know my boy Ben is here too.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, sports, like I said, sports is always the topic. Sports is always the love of here. At least everybody here, we're always going to talk about it and love it. And yeah, I love it. That's all I can say. I love sports. I love everything about it. I love football. I love UFC. Anything you can name it.
Sports, baby. And real quickly before we sign off, I have the Milwaukee Brewers beating the New York Yankees in the World Series for all baseball fans. And I hope I'm wrong, because I think the Yankees
are going to
Phillies. Yeah, y'all are going to get swept.
We might, but it's
mind you, he's a Cowboys and a Phillies fan. Imagine going to Philadelphia and saying, "Yeah, how about those Phillies?" And then it's like, "Oh, ready for the Eagles season?" No, I'm a Cowboys fan. But that's another conversation. It's been a great day talking about this. We're so blessed that you guys watch this show. We got plenty big announcements coming along the way. Thank you again. Much love from me and Pro and our producer. What was this? We came up with the nickname and I can't remember.
Poe
Money.
Poe Money. Yeah, we'll go with that. I like that.
Money.
Thank you for tuning in. It's been another great episode of the Not So Big Ben podcast, and maybe the real Big Ben will come on this show one day after I got to interact with him for the 4th time now, but now as an adult. So pretty sweet. Everybody have a great night. Thank you. Much love.